I know there's some lineup changes tonight, but the fourth line that you guys have been rolling with, why do you think that's been working so well in your line?
Again, we just know our identity, and there's no secret to it. When it's pretty black and white what the coach wants out of the line, and he makes that vocal, especially he did that at the start of the year, and makes it easy to go play your game. You don't really have to focus on trying to do too much and going out there and being flashy, or when it's just simplify, create energy, throw your body around, and it makes it easy. And then once you kind of start doing that and you get that confidence, then you can start making some plays, and again, the confidence just kind of develops. So we've had a number of guys rotate in and out of that fourth line, but it's nice that it doesn't really matter who's on it. You kind of know what you're going to get from every single guy, and I think that's why it's been working.
Greg talked about adding some physicality to the lineup. Is that amplified when it's a home and home, and you know that there's stuff that might have carried over from the previous game?
Sure, that's hockey. That's the beautiful part about it is things happen in games that sometimes you just got to forget about it, put it in the back of your mind, and you'll see them later on in the season. But when it's a back-to-back, it's just a little bit more intense in that second night usually. So we're looking forward to a good test again. They brought it last game, but we're going to try and come in here and steal another 2 points.
Ryan, what's it like with the mentors trip here and seeing the family and friends?
Yeah, it's been fun. There's a lot of good characters here. Fun seeing Jumbo here with Poppy, but it's good to just see people who've influenced the lives of all these guys and have a little fun with them.
Some give your stick a touch there before the loan. Is that just a little bit of a Jumbo blessing there?
No, we were talking about how ugly my knob was.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just had to show him. But you know what? If I score, he's going to be on every trip. So.
Yeah.
Is that your brother who's on the trip? Well, why did you pick your brother for this?
He's just always been my best friend. He's he's gone through a lot in his life and overcome some pretty big challenges that I really respect out of him. But first and foremost, he's just kind of always a guy that I go to when things aren't going well, and vice versa for him. So we've been best friends our whole life. So it was and I don't get to see him a lot, to be honest. So
right.
Yeah.
I remember on social media he stood up for you when you were suspended for 5 games. I don't know if you saw that, but
I did. Oh yeah, he loves getting into the Twitter beef. So I'm always excited to see him get into that sometimes.
Gotcha. What's it mean for you to get back into the lineup here?
Yeah, I mean, obviously excited. It's been a couple games, and it's tough sitting out, but got some guys who are playing really well, so just got to wait for your opportunity.
Craig talked about wanting to add a physical element to the game. I mean, how much does that stem from when you have the back-to-backs with the same team, that the animosity from one game can carry over?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it does, especially if there's guys who run around or something happens in a game and then you play them two games later. I think obviously there's going to be some spillover, so I think that's just natural in this league.
What was it like yesterday with the mentors trip?
Oh, great. It's great having them around. And seeing a lot of guys that I haven't seen in a while too, Dougie Gilmore and Joe Thornton and Wendell, but plus all the mentors here, some fathers, some different people that have meant a lot to the guys in their lifetime. So great trip so far, and had a good meal last night with everybody.
Outside of the meal, did you guys get up to any other activities, or was that for later in the trip?
Oh, like what?
No, no, just anything. There's usually bonding
maybe
stuff.
They
I don't
did.
know.
I'm not sure. I didn't go out with them.
Gotcha.
But no. I mean, I think it's just more about dinners, getting together, and being here at practice and getting to be around the guys, getting to be around the room. We invite them in for meetings and things like that, so they get to see that side of it, which is great.
Leafs all in on center hunt. Treliving's bold moves could shape Toronto's future. As a die-hard Toronto Maple Leaf supporter, it's hard not to get excited about the latest trade buzz surrounding the team. Brad Treliving, the Leafs general manager, appears poised to make some daring moves to strengthen the squad's depth down the middle. The whispers of significant trades are growing louder, and Elliot Friedman of Sportsnet has added fuel to the fire with his recent revelations. The situation has become even more pressing as the Leafs grapple with the ongoing upper body injury to team captain Austin Matthews. Matthews has already missed the last 4 games, and while the team is doing its best to stay afloat, the need for reinforcements at center is undeniable. Treliving, it seems, is ready to part with valuable assets to address this glaring need. The center's on Treliving's radar. Names like Jake Evans from the Montreal Canadiens, Brock Nelson from the New York Islanders, and the Philadelphia Flyers' Morgan Frost have been mentioned as potential targets. These players bring a mix of experience and skill, each offering something unique to the Leafs lineup. But, as Friedman highlighted during his appearance on the Fan 590's The Fan Hockey Show, the price tags for these players vary significantly. That's the number one thing he's, Treliving, been looking at all season, Friedman noted, emphasizing the GM's focus on finding the right fit at center. This isn't just about plugging a hole, it's about finding a player who can elevate the team to new heights. Priorities in focus. While some fans might argue that the Leafs need help on defense, Friedman suggested that Treliving's primary focus is elsewhere. They did a lot of their work in the off-season. I think now there's a question if they need to go find someone to play with Morgan Reilly, he explained. But, it's not their number one priority. I believe their number one thing all season has been, let's find another center. This clear focus on center depth speaks volumes about Treliving's strategy. The Leafs are willing to pay a hefty price, but there's a caveat: the player must come with term. Why term matters? The preference for term isn't just a strategic move, it's a sign that Treliving is thinking long-term. Rentals can be tempting, especially for a team looking to make a deep playoff run, but they often come with risks. One of the things I've heard is that if they're going to spend assets on a center, they would prefer it to be someone with term, Friedman revealed. This approach ensures that any trade made benefits the Leafs beyond the immediate future. Internal struggles and potential fits. Internally, the Leafs have tried to find solutions. Fraser Minton showed promise earlier this season, but the organization prefers to let him develop further with the Marlies. Meanwhile, the Leafs' current lineup has struggled to maintain its depth in Matthews' absence. One intriguing option could be Vincent Trocheck from the New York Rangers. With the Rangers facing their own challenges, could they be persuaded to part with a player like Trocheck, who already has chemistry with Leaf stars from last year's All-Star game? The road ahead. As the calendar flips to 2025, the trade deadline looms larger. Treliving's actions in the coming months will undoubtedly shape the Leafs' playoff aspirations and potentially their long-term future. For Leafs fans, the anticipation is palpable. Every move, every rumor, and every game feels like a piece of the puzzle. Treliving's willingness to swing for the fences shows a commitment to bringing a championship to Toronto, a dream that has eluded the franchise for far too long. Why this matters? This isn't just another season. This is a chance for the Leafs to solidify their identity as a contender. With Matthews expected to return and the possibility of a major trade to bolster the lineup, the team is poised to make a statement. Treliving's boldness, combined with the team's potential, makes it an exhilarating time to be a Leafs fan. Whether it's Evans, Nelson, Frost, or another unexpected addition, one thing is clear: the Leafs are in it to win it. So, buckle up, Leafs Nation. The journey ahead promises to be as thrilling as it is unpredictable. Treliving's moves could define the legacy of this team, and, hopefully, end the championship drought that has haunted Toronto for decades. The weight of expectations. The Leafs are no strangers to the pressure of the spotlight. Toronto is a hockey city, and the Maple Leafs are its beating heart. Every move made by management is scrutinized, every decision debated endlessly by fans and analysts alike. Treliving stepped into a challenging role when he took over as GM, and his willingness to take bold steps shows he understands the weight of these expectations. What makes this moment particularly critical is the team's current window of contention. With stars like Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and William Nylander in their